Hey guys, how are you? It's been a few days, a couple days. I know I missed Joke of the Week with Maitland, but it's been a bit of a rough go. It's been a bit of a rough go. I just went through a part of it. Oh, shut up. Eric's laughing at me. He's laying behind me. His face is like right here. Stop. When I did that, he's like showing me that I've got my finger shoved up his nose. No, I don't. Stop. And now when I said, no, I don't stop, he gave me visual, grabbed my hand, like shoving my finger up his nose. Stop. Anyway, yeah, so Eric's laying here behind me. And he's laughing at me, but anyway, yeah, I just kind of figured I'd just talk with you guys for a few minutes, for anyone who's interested in any kind of updates and stuff. Yeah, I just went through an anger purge for the past few days, so that was fun. That was not fun. That was not fun. Oh, that was not fun. No. That was not fun. Yeah, no, that wasn't fun. I don't like feeling angry like that. I don't like being angry like that. Excuse me, because especially I really feel like I lose a lot of empathy in those moments. And I just don't like being that way. At the same time, I recognize that it's necessary because it's getting pulled up and swept away from me. I need to yawn. Oh my god. You know how you feel when you come out of it, like on the other side, really is amazing. I feel kind of silly and stupid because I feel like almost like I'm on something, but it's just because I was so low and now I'm so high. It was crazy. I woke up yesterday morning and I woke up angry at first, and then I don't know, something just shifted and I feel so light. Oh my goodness, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, I'm like floating right now. I feel like I'm floating right now a bit. It's crazy. I know I keep talking about the hovering, but it's just, I swear to God, it keeps getting stronger. It's really cool. So if you guys start starting to experience the feeling of hovering and floating, let me know. Or when you do, let me know. It's really, really, really cool. So getting emotional is definitely a big part of this. Getting angry can definitely be a big part of this. If you feel like all is good and you haven't had any emotional influxes, or influx is not the right word, any kind of emotional waves, and you're like, oh, all is good and all that, you probably haven't gone through your shadow work. Going through the ascension process is not all fun, easy, sunshine, rainbows, and butterflies. It's not all beautiful. It is in the sense because it helps and it's part of the process of blasting us up, but it doesn't feel beautiful. And it doesn't always look beautiful. On a judgment level, it doesn't always look beautiful. It's messy. Excuse me, it's messy. It's messy and it's hard. It feels almost impossible at times. It does. It feels impossible to get through at times. So if you're going through your ascension and it's just been all laughter and smiles, that's awesome. And I'm really happy for you. But just be prepared that you're going to go through stuff and it's going to be hard. Because if there's anything in you that's dense, it's going to have to get out. in order for you to move up. It's difficult, but it is worth it. I can feel my ego is not as strong actually now than it was before I went through the anger, but I can feel my ego slightly inside myself right now. And it's hurting a little bit in saying and admitting that, especially because I am still just kind of fresh out of my anger. So I can still feel it lingering a bit. Not the anger, but just the resistance that came along with it. I did just have a moment of anger a few moments ago with Facebook. Like, I hate Facebook. I got rid of it for a good reason. I didn't want to get it back. But it wasn't intense like it has been, and I got over it pretty fast. So I'm feeling, besides feeling like kind of a little blissed out, I actually feel emotional wise. It's weird because emotionally I feel very light and blissed out and happy, but at the same time, I can feel like I'm on closer to the end of neutrality. I'm still in duality, but I can feel I'm closer to neutrality. That's a good way to put it. I'm still in duality, but I can feel I'm closer to neutrality, especially if I start to feel sad or angry about something. It really isn't able to hit me in the way that it has been the past few days. It's really cool. It's almost it's almost like being on antidepressants, but it's so much better because for me with antidepressants, I get like this physical wall that blocks me from even being able to cry, and it physically hurts. And it can almost give one a feeling of being robotic, but you don't even realize that you're robotic until like you're off of it or you're on something like for me, like taking Kratom showed me what it can feel like to be balanced emotionally without the use of meds, and how that I'm like, this is what it naturally feels like to be balanced, rather than this is what it chemically feels like to be balanced. Not that I'm like slamming chemical meds at all. If that's what you need, that's what you need. And we're talking on like the 3D level of mental health and stuff like that. You know, absolutely, I'm all for that. I've been on it. It's just for me, it doesn't jive with me in the way that it does with other people. So I prefer taking Kratom. What was my point in all that? But yeah, it's interesting because it's closer to what I feel like when I'm on Kratom rather than chemical meds. But it's even better than the Kratom too, though, because it's just this. It's closer to where we all naturally are in Future New Earth, and it feels really good. Future New Earth and back home. Really back home too, because Future New Earth is Gaia and home merged together, right? So, yeah, just thanks you guys for all sticking around me and continuing to support me and all that fun stuff. And especially if you see me ever commenting on things and I seem a bit more on the emotional end, or if I'm seeming argumentative or whatever, for just still sticking with me and understanding that, you know, I really am working on things. Understanding that I'm not a bad person. Not that anyone is good or bad, but that I'm not a bad person. That, you know, excuse me. I get passionate about things, especially when I get pieces of ultimate truth. And I try and spread that, and people shoot me down, especially if they get angry. So just for anyone who happens to see where I have moments where I still kind of just get in those phases, not where I snap, because I don't do that anymore. yes, I was snapping the past few days, but that was an anger purge. I'm talking about like going online and flipping out on people in any kind of way, you know. I don't do that anymore like I used to. And again, that came from a place of just being so angry at the way the world was. But I still have moments where I can feel like I'm starting to get a bit heated because I get frustrated. And I know that at times that can come across, and when I'm saying things, even if I'm trying to not, I still don't have quite a handle on complete control on that, but I'm getting there. So just thank you guys for sticking with me, even if you see at times if I'm being a bit argumentative or whatever, understanding that I'm still learning too. I'm still getting there. I've had a lot of struggles also that, you know, I'm still dealing with. And I really am trying, you guys. I know try implies that the chance of failure. So I really am doing, but because I'm just like, I'm not doing it perfectly, so I need to say trying. You know, every day I'm doing what I can to better myself. And I know that we all are, but I just need to speak for myself right now while talking to you guys. Every day, I am trying to better myself. All I ever wanted to do was help change the world for the better. And trying to remember to do that within grace. At times is easy, but other times it can be really hard. Especially when you feel like you've just been the punching bag for everyone and everything your whole life, and you're just exhausted of it. And then remembering why you're the punching bag. At times, it doesn't even matter. You don't care anymore. I definitely, this past week, I had several times, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about humanity. I don't care about any of this stuff. I work my butt off, and most of y'all don't care. So many of you think I'm crazy. So many of you think this. So many of you think that. You reject me. You tell me no. You tell me I'm wrong. You tell me what I'm talking about. I've been doing this longer than you, so I know better, blah, blah, blah. I'm done. I don't want to do any of this. Humans can go get what they deserve, because I've been trying, and this is where I'm still at. So I'm going to go home and y'all deal with it. You know, I've very much had moments like that for the past week and off and on here and there, for a few years now. But I'm not in that space as much as I used to be, because that was a space that I'd been in. Even if it wasn't exactly like those thoughts, something similar. I've been like that for quite a while, but I haven't been like that for a while now. Like I said, I had a couple moments the past few days, past week or so, where I did feel like that. But I was frustrated feeling that way, because I'm like, I don't want to feel that way. I don't like feeling that way. I want to help and I want to care. And I'm back to caring. I'm back to caring and wanting to be here. And Erik is just like, oh, she just said she wants to be here. Just said she wants to be here. He's like calling me out on that. I'm like, yeah, I know. I realized what I just said. Oh, it just feels like something just like crawled up my arm. He's laughing at me. You guys. I think that was Erik. Ding, 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 ding. He just, my arm that's holding the camera up, he just freaking tickled under it. It made it feel like there was like a spider or something crawling under my arm. Ugh, freaked me out. It's not like literally, especially because there are times where I'm like, oh, it's just Erik, and I'll look down and there's actually a spider crawling on my arm. I'm like, ugh. It's not that I'm like, oh, it's just Erik. It's, I'll feel some in my arm and I'll be like, Erik? I'm like, but no, that doesn't really quite feel, this feels a little too solid. And I'll look down and there'll be like a spider crawling on me, like, ah. So I definitely have to double check it at times. And that was one of those moments where it felt like it was a bug. And I look and I'm like, oh no, it was Erik. So he's laughing his butt off right now. He finds it funny. I thought we already passed the 15-minute mark. I swear to God, we had already passed the 15-minute mark. Oh, Erik's laughing even more now. Stop laughing at me. Well, don't actually stop laughing at me, but you know what I mean. Really? I swear to God, we already passed 15 minutes. Because I just looked at the time like a minute ago, and I was like, it's 15 something. And I just looked down, and then I looked down again, it just is like 15:09. But just like a minute or two ago, I checked, and it was 15. I said, I'd be tripping. Anyway. So, all right. Anyway, I know this is just kind of random. I'm just kind of talking at you guys, but hope that's cool. Oh, sorry. Hand movement, camera. Don't get too dizzy. And up, down, up, down. Where's it? I'm gonna for me to up, down, da da da. Where's it? Up, down, touch the ground, da 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 da. Isn't that from there's a thing in Winnie the Pooh, the one Winnie the Pooh movie? Up, down, touch, something like that. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Sorry. Anyway, but today is Sunday. It is, what time is it? Well, let me check. 4:41. Really? 4:41? What time is it? 4:41. Okay. 4,400. 144,000 rather. 4,400. 144,000, and it's 4:41. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 4:41. Okay. Anyway. You can't make that shit up, guys. Like, seriously. That right there is example of spirit influencing you to check the time and giving you a signal. Ding. I don't know what time it was. I knew it was after 3:30. I knew it was after 3:30 because I've been up since 3. And I know I've been fiddling around my phone for about half an hour. I've been fiddling around my phone for about half an hour. So I knew it was after 3:30, but I didn't know what time. I didn't realize it was actually already close to 5. So there we go. Hi guys. Say hello to my team. 4:41, guys. Anyway, 144,000. That's funny. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out ways to get more creative. Not figure out. Me and my team want to be more creative with what we're doing with this stuff. Still with channeling. Absolutely with channeling and all that, but being more creative. So we're going to try and do things more like where I just turn my camera on when I'm in bed, or, you know, go for a walk and film with you guys, but still channel at the same time. I know I didn't really do a lot of channeling with this, but it's still talking about this stuff. So it's still always going to be around, you know, channeling the ascension process and all that. But I don't know. It's very much supposed to be, this is me. This is real life, uncensored, unfiltered. Here we go. Sharing it all. No more secrets, nothing. Which is, you know, half the time you see me and I'm not showered. I don't have a bra on. I don't have makeup on. It's not to be a brand or anything. It's just, this is real life. No filters, no nothing. Real life. Here we go. Everything is so filtered out these days, and so many things are so fake. And honestly, I don't even have the energy to do more than what I'm doing anyway. To get up and do my hair and makeup every day, that is a lot for me. I do want to get to a point where I'm doing that to just make myself feel good, because there's nothing wrong with doing your hair and makeup and dressing up. Anyone who slams anyone for doing that Y'all got some thinking to do. Because if you think in Future New Earth, we're just, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's points where people want to walk around naked. I'm sure that there's something to be said about that. I don't know. I'm just on a hypothetical. I'm not channeling it all right now, asking about that. I'm just going to do a hypothetical. But I know that there is something to be said about how we dress in New Earth, and we very much express who we are within our clothing. You know, people will wear masks, not because they have to, but because it's now a fashion statement. And it is very much this. It's about this here. It's not about this. It's about the eyes, you know? So, and that's one thing with the eyes. That's why makeup, eyeliner was a big thing, especially starting like Egypt and stuff too, with the eyes and the eyeliner, because of what your eyes are, being connected to your soul and whatnot. So if anyone's slamming anyone for wearing makeup, you got something to do. That's a little judgy. And I shouldn't be judging anyone for judging anyone. That's me being judgmental. But now we're going to start spinning in circles. But, you know, there is nothing wrong with wanting to dress up, make yourself feel good, play around like that. You know, it's just hiding who you really are. You don't have to hide. And the time for hiding is over. No more hiding, no more secrets, no more filters. Not in the sense of trying to standardize ourselves. Not more of that. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know who would have watched this whole thing, but for whoever does, thank you. I love you guys. Straight up. Don't understand why you'd want to watch all this, but I appreciate it. So, like bringing the camera close to my face, not a good idea. I'm going to regret doing this, but that's why I'm doing it. I'm freaking influencing me. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, all right. Thanks, guys, for everything. We're going to get some more channeled and trans-channel videos out there. Just working on my nerves with that. I'm nervous about it. I feel like I'm going to be getting it wrong. I'm always afraid I'm getting it wrong. So, yeah. All right. I love you guys. And for whoever stuck around to listen to this, for whatever reason you did, thank you. Even if it's because y'all are just making fun of me the whole time, I still thank you. I love you guys. We're all one. We're all family. We are all one. So, I love you guys. My family. Family, family, family. And, we'll talk soon. All right. See, I like, if I was all, had like cool, I think it might be like, all right, cool outro and peace. But I can't do that. Actually, let's see. We're going to try it. You guys are all, you guys can all make fun of me. I don't care. Okay. We're going to see what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to try it. We're going to try and be all fancy. I'm going to try and do a whole YouTuber thing right now. Oh my goodness, guys. Eric's laughing his butt off at me. He's like, you're such a dork. Shut up. So are you. Leave me alone. We'll both be dorks together. Let's all be dorks together now. All be dorks together. All be dorks together now. Get it? Like all together now, but all be dorks together now. No? Doesn't work? Okay, shut up. All right. All right, I love you guys. And as always, we're going to try and do the cool outro. Don't make fun of me. Oh, this is so lame. Leave me alone. All right, as always, have a wonderful now. Peace.